This week, we travel back in time to learn the Queen's story at medieval times.
Then we head back to Disney's Hollywood Studios for more about Toy Story Land.
Plus the latest theme park news and more coming at you from the attraction studio at Give Kids World Village
right now.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Quinn.
And I'm Jessie.
And Elisa isn't here this week. She couldn't make it, but Jessie is here.
Thank you.
What have you been up to, like in the parks?
Well, I just got back from Hawaii.
Okay.
That counts as an attraction.
Yeah, that's an attraction,
I
think.
went volcano hunting.
Okay, and how was that?
It was amazing, and I feel that I need to tell everyone at home that Hawaii is open and running. So if your honeymoon's planned and your plans for going and seeing Hawaii are there, go. The Big Island is gigantic, and the volcano is like this small. We actually drove up to the volcano looking for it, and it was nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
I mean, not to downplay the tragedy that's there.
I mean, yeah.
But, I mean, there's no, giant nothing, beautiful blue skies. We were actually kind of upset that there was no...
You didn't get to see any lava?
No lava, no volcano, nothing. So go to Hawaii. It's still beautiful. The people of Hawaii are still welcoming everyone because the economy is just going downhill because people aren't going, as you know.
Because of the volcano. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So go to Hawaii. It's still beautiful and it's still there.
And did you go to any filming locations like Jurassic Park or?
Well, the island with Jurassic Park was having a flood. One was having a volcano and one was having a flood. So we went over to the one that had the volcano naturally because everyone wants a volcano. And the only location we really got to see is the one from the end of Waterworld.
Okay.
Do you know that film?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the show in California.
He's seen the show, okay. That kind of counts. Watch the last 30 seconds because there's a beautiful black sand beach, and that's where the end of the movie is. So we hiked down this giant actually the steepest mountain in the U.S.
Okay.
And we got to sit on the rocks. We did wear our Jurassic Park t-shirts.
Okay.
Which was kind of a big deal because I kind of got engaged in my Jurassic Park t-shirt.
She got engaged.
Just saying.
Crazy.
But that's all I've been up to. What about you?
Nothing much. Just nothing as exciting as getting engaged
Jurassic
or going
Park
to Hawaii.
I know.
I saw Ant-Man.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I went to Toy Story Land a little bit this past week.
Even more exciting?
Yeah. Nothing much. Just pretty chill.
Incredibles?
Well, yeah, I saw that a while ago when it came out.
It's
been a while.
Saw that too. Nice.
Well, next up, we have news in the queue right after these sponsors. Planning a trip this holiday season? MEI Travel is here to help. Most bookings from October 8th to December 24th are 20% off. Contact MEI Travel today to save money tomorrow. For a free quote with no obligation, visit meitravel.com.
This week we talk once again about Toy Story Land, so why not come and check it out for yourself? And while you are close by, why not visit all the Walt Disney World for less with Undercover Tourists? You can buy 4 days worth of tickets for $42 less than the gate prices, or you can opt in to receive 2 extra days of tickets for free. For the best ticket deals, visit undercovertourist.com.
Every week we virtually take you into the world of theme parks and give you never-before-seen views. Well, now it's your turn. Give Kids World Village is here offering a new behind-the-themes tour package. These tours take you into the headquarters of big names in the theme park industry. The tours cost $50, with all proceeds going to Give Kids the World. Check out these tours, support charity, and see the theme park world in a whole new way. Head over to gktw.org to learn more.
This week we started off with a celebration, a cinematic celebration to be precise.
In a surprise move, Universal hosted the first ever technical rehearsal showing of their new cinematic Celebration Lagoon show on July 4th.
The show features panoramic water screens, 120 fountain projections, mapping elements, and fireworks.
Guests can see scenes from Jurassic World, Harry Potter, Fast and Furious, Minions, How to Train Your Dragon, and more.
The show officially starts with a media showing this coming Monday. We'll be there to bring you full coverage.
I actually was there on July 4th. I saw the new show. The night we saw it, that night, they didn't have the pyro effects going yet, so no fireworks. It was just the fountains and the projection mapping. But even without the fireworks, it was like really, really cool.
Yeah?
You haven't seen it yet, have you?
I haven't.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't. I saw it on the YouTube channel. I watched it. And I'm going to sound like I'm eating haterade here, but it just seems like it's a repeat. Like, we've seen this kind of technology before. Can you explain to me what sets it apart from anything I've seen before?
It looks, we don't have any other shows like this in Orlando.
The screens and the projections on the water, doesn't sound familiar?
No, it doesn't, because it's much grander than anything else that we've seen here. Cinematic Spectacular did have the water screens, but they were all centered in one spot on the one screen. And then this one is just like all across the entire lagoon. It's almost like World of Color. Almost like World of Color. But
Fantasmic.
That isn't, okay, Fantasmic, it's just on the one screen. Again, it's not across the whole thing. There's no projection mapping. It's on the buildings back behind. It looks real cool.
See, when you get water screens involved in something like this, it takes it from a spectator sport to you're getting wet. That's how I always look at it.
It depends on the wind.
Exactly. So you think that I'll be in a splash zone free for this one?
I just told you, it depends on the wind, you know?
I'm going to get wet. But I'll give it a chance. I'll give it one chance for that sale.
Down the street, Mickey and gang are also preparing for some new experiences.
Disney is ramping up for its Christmas decorations this holiday season.
Over in Toy Story Land, the Alien Swirling Saucer attraction will feature new holiday songs.
Sunset Season's Greetings will return this year with a new laser effects and snow.
The Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam fireworks show will also return this year.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, a ticketed holiday event, will also return on select nights starting November 8th.
Epcot's International Festival of the Holidays will return with the Candlelight Processional, special illuminations, fireworks, end tag, and holiday food from each country.
New this year at Animal Kingdom is Diwali, the holiday festival of lights in India, which will be a part of the new live bird show, Up, a great bird adventure.
That reminds me, I still haven't seen the new Up show.
I haven't seen it either. I've heard great things about it.
We need to go.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
We need to wait for Diwali.
Diwali.
Well, we need to see it before and after.
I'm excited for Diwali, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
it'll be cool.
really excited because I feel like not only does Animal Kingdom just always get overlooked for the holidays, but imagine always coming to the parks and everything is so Christmas, you know, Christmas tradition. And being a little girl from India, your tradition's here now.
Yeah,
your
that's
family
true.
can go to the parks and it's relatable. And you can also now expose people to different things because I really feel like giving your children the world is the best thing. You get to go everywhere. It's such a wonderful gift, isn't it? And now they get to be experiencing this brand new celebration that is so, I'm so excited. I am so excited.
Yeah, I think that we definitely should have representation from every holiday in the parks. And, maybe we, especially speaking of Animal Kingdom, we should have Pandoran Christmas. I think we should do that next year.
You're going to have to explain that one to me a
little later. Like a Pandora Christmas, like a Christmas on Pandora.
All right, well, speaking of Disney, Duffy, the Disney Bear, has a brand new friend, Cookie.
Cookie, the golden brown puppy chef, has made her official debut at Hong Kong Disneyland.
Guests can now meet Cookie, buy her merchandise, and try out her delectable treats at the park.
Her full welcoming video can be found on our website.
She's so cute.
Like I said before, I still think she looks kind of just like a bear with long ears.
But she's cute.
But yeah, and she makes waffles, right?
She's totally cute. No, do you think? Oh, waffles and ice cream.
Oh,
it's a specialty dish that she makes. You have to look it up. I want us to get it on Main Street.
That would be, I'm
right
always
now.
up for new sweet treats.
Oh, me too. Sweet treats and the new Up. We're gonna do that this week.
Okay, yeah, well, we're gonna go get waffles somewhere. Maybe we'll make our own cookie waffles. DIY cookie waffle video.
Brought to you by Cookie.
Probably not. But and then we'll go see the new Up show, the relatively new Up show.
Sounds good to me.
Now back at Walt Disney World, guests are able to get married in front of the Tree of Life at Disney's Animal Kingdom now.
The Tree of Life, Fort Wilderness Campground, and the Chinese Theater at Hollywood Studios are all new venues open to couples.
Special weddings are also being aired on the Disney's new Fairytale wedding show on the Freeform channel.
I'm not gonna lie, I applied.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, you did just get engaged, I guess.
I did. It was the first thing I did when we got back from Hawaii. I applied. It's the selection process is intense. Like, they want pictures, they want to know when you want to get married. But I had a swing and a miss.
What?
I should have put down Star Wars as a location I want to get married.
Oh, true.
They're opening up all these new venues. I mean, I missed it. I missed the calling right there.
It'll be a thing, I guarantee. I'd love to get married at Hollywood Studios eventually.
We have to be original, so they pick you. As Star Wars would have been so original, but. And going back to Animal Kingdom, Imagineer Joe Rohde has confirmed that he's still working on a fix for the Disco Yeti.
If you aren't aware, several years ago, the Yeti animatronic during Expedition Everest stopped moving.
But fixing this animatronic could require months of downtime for the attraction.
But Joe Rohde, the original lead Imagineer on the project, confirmed on Twitter that he's still working on it, as he promised years ago at a D23 convention. It's a little sad.
I'm going to take another sip of my Haterade. So, this 25-foot Yeti, disco lights.
Yeah.
Disney has done an amazing job of making you believe something.
That it's moving.
Right. So, 99% of the people who ride the ride don't notice that it's not moving. They are fully invested in the track, in the excitement, and everything that's going on.
Yeah, you're still like right next to that Yeti, and like the wind's blowing on him, so his fur's kind of moving around.
Right, and the lights, and how many seconds do you see it?
Like
even,
one.
Right? And I think that this is important because it's going to be a little bit of a disappointment, I think. Kind of anticlimactic when they announce, oh, it's working again. I don't know if anyone's really going to notice. The ride is fantastic on its own. I don't know if it needs to be fixed.
I think that if they do fix it, it'll finally quiet down that part of Twitter that's always like, Disco Yeti is awful. Disco Yeti is the worst.
Let's discuss why it's called Disco Yeti, though.
Because of the lights.
So it has a mode A and a mode B, and a mode B doesn't move. Mode A moves, and mode A is what broke.
Okay.
So those are the official terms, but fans have called it Disco Yeti because of the strobe lights, which I think make it look like it's moving, and I don't think it should be deterred. I remember whenever, and this does belong in this story, I promise, we opened the castle show with the moving faces for the characters. Everyone was so nervous. They were like, this is going to ruin it. People are just going to not believe this anymore. They're not going to believe this story. And one of my friends who was a surveyor went around doing the surveys for the new show. Not a single person picked up on the fact that they were talking. Or when they were even asked, what do you think of the new enhancements? Well, didn't they always talk? Was kind of their response. And I think it's kind of be the same story with our Yeti. Hasn't he always moved? What do you mean he's not moving? Because people are so invested in the Disney story.
I agree.
They like going up, they're going down, they're getting thrown around. It's moving. To them, it's moving, it's real. I don't think we need to spend the money on it. We got other things to fix.
Hi everybody. This week let's go to Polynesian Village Resort. On the lower level, just inside the main lobby entrance, there's a classic Mickey design in the flagstone tiles of the lobby floor. You probably know about this one. And if you do, please show people when you're there, because many visitors don't see it.
You know, I have such a stomachache. I shouldn't have eaten so much earlier.
Quinn, just power through it so that we can get through this segment and you can take a break.
Well, I mean, it really hurts, you know, when this area hurts, it's like my mid is evil.
Did you just fake a stomach ache so that you can make a medieval times pun?
Yes, I did. And now Andy's going to take us away to medieval times.
We're here today in Kissimmee to check out Medieval Times. After 35 years, they've changed the show, so now it's led by a queen. Let's go see what they've done.
Greetings, my lords, my ladies. Welcome to the castle of Her Majesty the Queen on this glorious evening of celebration.
Welcome, my friends. Our knights are eager for some friendly competition, and there's many wonders to behold within our humble castle.
A glorious occasion indeed. Our royal chefs are preparing a mighty feast, and it is all in your honor. So, do come in and join us.
Yes, do come inside, but first, help us raise a mighty cheer for Her Majesty the Queen. Hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hooray! Trumpets here!
ready for this. We're cheering for the black and white night, because he's the best night, of course. So included with the show is your full dinner and all the Pepsi you can drink. And you'll notice there's no silverware here at Medieval Times. Do a lot with the dragons here.
Maybe dragon tastes good.
Tastes like chicken.
A little bit.
A little chicken, yeah.
So that was our look at Medieval Times, the all-new Queen-led show. It was so much fun. To get tickets or to find a castle near you, visit medievaltimes.com.
MEI and MouseFan Travel is your expert source for no-fee travel planning. Visit MEI-travel.com for a no-obligation quote today.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
I cannot get over my excitement for the new Toy Story Land.
Yeah, I just can't get my excitement to shrink down, you know?
It's in the tiniest details that are amazing.
And the largest ones. And, speaking of details, we actually learned about some that are beyond the attractions.
Right you are. Banks takes us toy size to see some of the merchandise and food options in the new land.
All right, well, take it away, Banks.
All right, so when a new land opens at Disney, of course, there's bound to be merchandise galore, and we're here with Stephen Miller. It's always good to talk to you.
Thanks. It's really good to see you again.
Now, what kind of merch can we expect for Toy Story Land?
Toys. I mean, the name lends itself to it. No, I tell you, I love these toys. This is our Alien Swirling Saucer Pullback toy, and our team worked with Walt Disney Imagineering to use the 3D models that they used to create the attraction vehicles, and we basically then shrunk that down to create a replica attraction.
So it is to scale.
Yeah, it is scale. So then, when you pull this back, he moves forward. Like that. 3 different styles that we have here, 3 different colors. We were racing them in the office. We had all fun. The other one here is this. This is the Slinky Dog Dash and Dodge Power Boost set. Now, if you've been on the attraction, there's a really cool moment within the attraction, and if you hit go here, he launches, and the attraction vehicle, the actual ride itself was inspired by those 3D models that the Imagineering team used.
I am a sucker for ride vehicle merchandise, so those are definitely must-buys for me. What kind of apparel is available?
Well, you got to go with the headbands, and because, everybody loves these headbands. Of course, we've had great mouse ear headbands, all different colors and styles, but this is Slinky Dog. We're in Toy Story Land after all, so again, Slinky Dog here, he moves, he has a lot of fun, and it's based on our characters you're going to find when you come visit our land. The other one here is a space alien headband. He lights up, his eyes move back and forth, and again, tied to the Alien Swirling Saucers attraction. Apparel, we have some great opening season apparel, which means it's limited release. There's only going to be offered for a certain season. Great logo tees, great tank tops for both adults and kids as well. And we're going to be in 2 different carts here in Toy Story Land. Of course, we're in Andy's backyard, so this is the Little People family camper that has been turned into a merchandise cart. And we have also a toy dump truck that's carrying a lot of the bricks and so forth and blocks you're going to find here in Toy Story Land, and that also carries merchandise as well.
What about magic bands?
There is a magic band. It is a Slinky Dog magic band. It's blue. It's great. And again, you can use that magic band to also capture a photo on Slinky Dog Dash as well. So it is going to have an attraction photo that's tied to that.
I can't wait. I got to come back here and get everything. It's all on my to-do list. Stephen, always good to talk to you.
Really good to see you.
So just like the rose petal souvenir glass from the Be Our Guest area at Magic Kingdom, I think this one's going to be very popular. This is Toy Story Land with the claw inside of it. Everyone, you're having fun in Toy Story Land, but you're going to work up an appetite doing all of that. So over at Woody's Lunchbox, they've got food that is basically available all day, different types of meals. And Jerry, what can guests find when they go up to the Lunchbox?
Well, yes, that is correct. In Woody's Lunchbox, we do have meals from breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. We're excited, we're thrilled about it because it's a diverse menu. That's one of the things that definitely captures my attention, like for all little guests or even for the toys that are in Andy's backyard. But let me talk to you about some of our menu offerings that we have. So one of the favorites so far has been the s'more sandwich, toasted sandwich. We do have actually a layer of marshmallows, a layer of dark chocolate, vanilla, and on top we do have crumble cracks. This is our specialty breakfast bowl. So it has potato barrels, scrambled eggs, it has a Texan brisket gravy on it, and with the green onions. So it's another type of breakfast item, but very hot on that end to get ready to play big in Toy Story Land. These are delicious oven tarts. We have two lunchbox tarts in Andy's Woody's Lunchbox. And this one right here is the raspberry tart, and it has raspberry in the inside. And as a topping, we do have dehydrated strawberries and raspberry. And the other one, and at least this one, if you allow me, this is my favorite one. It has a layer of maple, and it has as a topping chocolate and hazelnut. And not only that, it has, in addition to it, caramelized bacon. So imagine that mixture right there. Oh, full of it.
You said bacon, and I'm in love already. So that's breakfast. I'm over here for lunch offerings. I've already noticed I'm a huge grilled cheese fan. And is this a grilled cheese right here?
Yes. This is our triple cheese sandwich. And imagine that fusion of all three, separated on them, really hot on that end. And not only that, but it comes with a side, in this case with tomato basil soup. You can use it as a dip too. Well, this one is my favorite going into lunch and dinner time. This is the Monte Cristo sandwich. It has a layer of turkey, a layer of ham, cheese, and 1 layer of raspberry. This one is the barbecue brisket melt sandwich.
Okay.
So it comes with the barbecue sauce, brisket, cheese, and pickles. It's very warm, and if you're ready for brisket, this is the sandwich with the barbecue sauce.
I'm hungry now. Jerry over there was talking about these oven tarts, and the bacon maple chocolate hazelnut one I am already in love with. So, Sergio, can we talk a little bit about how to make this?
Yeah, we make them with, it takes kind of a process.
Mm-hmm.
We put a dough in the bottom, and then we fill it up with chocolate and hazelnut filling,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just top it up, and with a fork we just going around. These tarts are not go through machines or anybody else. We make it all by hand by our team. What you're going to do is just gonna finish them because you're better than anything to finish up. I'm just gonna apply the glaze and you finish the rest of it. How about that?
That sounds great.
So what you're going to do is we got caramelized bacon. We bake the bacon and then we just chop it, put some brown sugar and put them in the oven again to crisp. So you can put some in there.
Okay. So just kind of sprinkle a little bit on there.
Yeah. That's it.
Add one right there. There we go.
And then we have caramel crisps. That's a cereal covered with chocolate caramel.
Okay. Just a little bit. Even spread there. All right.
Beautiful. And then we have salt flakes.
Okay.
So we just put just a little pinch to make it taste like a caramel.
Okay.
Salted caramel, and voila, you're done.
Oh, all right. So
then you're gonna have to try it.
And then we gotta try this.
Now you can make it and eat it too, huh?
This is delicious.
When you taste it, it brings you back from when you were a kid and your mom used to put all that yummy lunch in your box.
You gotta try this. The oven tart, Woody's Lunchbox, Toy Story Land.
Have you downloaded our free Attractions Magazine app? It features news articles, as well as every issue of our magazine available right in the app. Plus, catch up on all episodes of the show, and even view all of our online videos in one place. Download the app for free in the App Store today.
This week's birthday shoutouts go out to Alex Kennedy, Genevieve Bernard, Arena Schmidt, Gabby Bill, and Jason Perry.
Happy birthday to everyone!
Are you a fan of theme park merchandise, new and old? Then you need to check out our Attractions Mystery Merch Box. For $35, you can receive a box filled with random assortments of theme park and attractions all over the world.
These boxes sometimes include shirts, magic bands, magazines, press material, backpacks, and more. To get your own box, head to attractionsmagazine.com/store.
And now we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney, Universal, and Adventures by Disney. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
And thank you to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Give Kids the World Village is an 84-acre nonprofit resort in Central Florida that provides week-long, cost-free vacations to children with life-threatening illnesses and their families. To learn more about how to get involved, please visit gktw.org.
Besides the cinematic celebration, we are working on a couple of other segments for our upcoming shows.
Our California reporter Patrick is headed to the Wizarding World to learn a new spell, and Banks will be at the Magic Kingdom for a Disney After Hours event.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
And thank you for joining us this week, Jessie.
Thank you.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all,
have fun.
It was so much fun. To find tickets or to see
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Dough. I'm Din.
Judo.